YouTube, what's going on? So today I'm gonna be making a DIY rail. Now, this is what I have in mind so far. So what I'm using is a PVC pipe and 2x4s to hold it strong. And to put it all together, I'm gonna be using tie wire to tie wire the PVC to the long 2x4 and then nail together the rest of the 2x4s. So what I had already done is cut the PVC and the 2x4 to fit. Drilled holes into the PVC pipe. To put my wire through, and I had cut the two end legs at 1 foot each, and then on top of that I had just put two small 2x4s to raise it up a bit. Now right now I got this height at about 9.5 inches, 9.25, which I feel is a good height for practicing with grinds. Now I'm gonna start nailing everything together and bring you along for the journey. All right, now first off, I want to make sure that this is equally spaced out. I have this wood cut at about 6 feet 5 inches, and then this first piece I have the center of it marked out so that it lines up evenly with the center of the 2x4, and then I want to put this at, I'm gonna put this at 4 inches. So the face of this one is gonna be at 4 inches. Something like that. Then Now I do not have a hammer, but I do have pliers that I use to nail in most of my nails. So go ahead and put these in. All right, so that's one. The second piece I'm gonna put at dead center, this piece, and then I'm gonna mark out the 4 inches on this side. All right, now that I got the first phase done, I'm going to take these nails. Now these are longer nails with 2 heads. All right, so I'm gonna come from the top, make sure they're all lined up. Okay. Now that these are lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and nail these down and then throw on the PVC pipe. Okay, so this is what I got so far. For this middle one, I had to go with nails through the sides because I couldn't whack it good enough. So like for this one, I kept whacking the wood. Oh, I gotta put one here. Anyway, I noticed that that it's a bit lopsided, meaning it'll do that, which is okay, I guess. Now to put on the PVC pipe. Alright, so what's interesting about this rail is that I'm making it according to my trade. I'm an iron worker, and this is the only way I could figure out how to make it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull out some tie wire, and through the holes that I drilled, I'm gonna run the wire through and tie it to this long 2x4. So I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. What I realized is I had drilled this hole where I lined up this, so I'm just gonna try it with the 4 holes that aren't covered and see how this goes. If not, I can drill outside of these 2x4s, and then we'll just see how it goes. This is the first rail that I've ever seen made like this, so hopefully it works out well. So let's go ahead and prep the wire. It's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's start off by running the wire through. Okay, here comes the first one. Now what I didn't factor in was how I would get them in. So I was thinking kind of drill it straight, that way I can just slip it in, but it's kind of curved, so I'm gonna have to try and just work it in. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's 2. Yeah, it's a lot harder than I expected because it's because I drilled the hole so small. Oh, here's number 3. Okay, and then hopefully this one will be easy because it's at the end. Alright, now here's what we're gonna do now. Okay, so put the wire through. Face these like this. And tie the PVC to the wood. Now be careful if you do decide to use tie wire, not to tighten it too much. You want to tighten it, and you want to tighten it to a point where it's tight, but it's not gonna move, because if you tighten it too much, the wire will snap. The next one, I'm gonna try to pull all the slack that I can. Okay, that's a good tension I got on that. A little bit more, I think that's it. Okay. So far, this PVC isn't moving. Okay, now for the last 2. Let's cut this off. All right, so the camera cut out at that last part when I was tying, but you know, it's just tying. So this is what I came up with. Now what I had realized was, so I had cut 2 1-foot pieces for the ends. I realized that I nailed the other 1-foot piece in the middle, and that outside piece is like 16. So I guess it's okay, because you know, I can skate it both ways, coming from both ways. I'm gonna pack this up and take it somewhere and hopefully try it out. One thing I'm concerned about is, you know, because this is just what do you call it? This is just one by itself. It might be a little bit weak since I didn't pound too much nails, so maybe I might pound in more through the sides, but we'll see.